Besides the waterways, the ballast board introduced me to what was in effect a whole other town, Belfast after dark. Night did not anymore, of course, hold quite the terrors that it had for previous generations of our townsfolk. We were early converts to the virtues of coal gas lighting. I'd been taken along myself the autumn of my 10th birthday to witness the ignition of the first jets on a lamp standard at the dock end of High Street, and still remembered the gasps of astonishment at the brightness of the flames, and the howl from somewhere in the vast assembly of one much younger child who was expecting perhaps brimstone to follow. The main streets were now all well lit. Second only to London was our boast, although those few I knew who had visited there doubted even that inferiority. And the gas network penetrated deep into the alleys and courts in which the town abounded. And as for diversion amidst all this effulgence, planning for it consumed the greater part of our mental energies on the ground floor of the ballast office. The only limits were stamina and wherewithal, although among the circle I became acquainted with, it was almost a mark of pride to have been pursued for debt. A handsome new gymnasium had recently opened on Montgomery Street, and there were any number of dancing classes from which to choose, although Monsieur Perroise was by common consent the pick of them. I was always intending to go next week. And everywhere there were taverns and public houses of all conceivable sizes and varieties. Some were known chiefly for their singing, others for their games. For others, the dining room was the draw or the cellar, or indeed the promise of a particular kind of company. Oftener, however, the attraction escaped definition. It had an air about it, was as much as could be said. Not the worst place to pass an evening.